Guys, his e-commerce agency, Walter Interactive, hit $1 million in revenue last year with 15 full-time employees. He now has launched a SaaS company. Inside of that company, he's spun it out. It's called Glotify.com. Think of it almost like the ClickFunnels for e-commerce and Shopify. He's waiting on Shopify's approval of the app. He spent about $200,000 on it so far. We've got 150 free users, getting ready to launch pricing publicly, where he's going to charge $100 per month per store. I predict big things for him. We'll see what happens next. Hey, folks, my guest today is Marc. He started an e-commerce agency called Walter Interactive in 2014. He's passionate about helping e-commerce merchants and managers succeed by using data to create clear plans and roadmaps for their marketing teams. He draws inspiration from athletes' data-driven training plans and aims to bring that approach to the digital space, specifically AI-driven growth for Shopify merchants. He's building this at Glotify.com. Marc, you ready to take us to the top?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the introduction.
You bet. Let's start with Walter Interactive, which you founded in 2014. Were you selling your own e-commerce goods, or you were an agency helping e-commerce brands?
Like per classic service-based agency. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so you launched that in 2014. I mean, give me a general sense of how you built that. I mean, did it get to millions of dollars of revenue, or did it stay relatively small?
So we reached the 1 million revenue last year. Of course, with the COVID situation, e-commerce went crazy. So it's sad for many of the customers we had previously, but for many of them also, it was really good years online. So the team in Walter is about between 15 and 20 people, and it's mostly like developers and project managers and designers. Like yeah.
So when did you decide that it was worth it to invest some of the agency's money to start building a software tool in Glotify?
Yes. So what drives me crazy is like I'm from a sports like background, and like the girlfriend is went to Olympic, and so I was really amazed like how fantastic it is for some e-commerce business that can do really good online with their e-commerce business. But it's fascinating how when you start working with them, like they don't have a marketing plan, they don't have like a clear roadmap, and it's crazy because like with Shopify, it gives you all the data and everything you would want to draw like that clear roadmap. It's basically like you can think of it as like a Strava for e-commerce stores, where Shopify merchants can start planning, tracking, and adding actions on how and to improve their e-commerce business. But yeah, so
you're also providing them templates and ideas, right? Use a scavenger hunt to sell more, use a limited edition product, use a scratch and win, use the anti-Black Friday deal, these kinds of templates.
Yes, so that's okay. So you went to the website. It's really at the beginning, but we will publish around like 1,000 templates, because like in my own business.
Are you building all those templates, or are users building them and contributing?
So we're asking other partner agencies to do it, and in the future we'll reach to, let's say, Klaviyo to have their own templates. So it's really based like on Figma or Miro. Like you could have like business templates, e-commerce business template to help merchants.
Yeah. Now, when did you write the first line of code for Glotify?
Oh yeah. Oof. It was two years ago.
Okay, so about 2021.
Yeah, we learned so much. It's crazy because like we are like a service based, so billing all the hours and doing a product. We learn like in the catastrophic way how to build the product. But like right now we are like at around 150 free users, and we're learning from them. We're like, it's crazy, but like the learning from the past 2 years was really painful and crazy.
Oh, what's going on there, YouTube? Good to see you guys. Now imagine this. You love watching these interviews with SaaS founders, but imagine if we took all of the valuation data out from over 2,807 interviews I've done manually. Saves you a lot of time. Well, we've done this. We've built it into the beautiful interface inside of FounderPath. Check this out. I'll show you how you can access this in a second, but you log in, you connect your Stripe account, you see your valuation real time, you can see what it changed over the past 88 days, and even set goals for valuation this year. Now, the secret to valuation is there's many different ways to value a SaaS business. So the reason you're going to see 3 or 4 different valuations inside of your Founder Path dashboard, this is all free by the way, is because depending on who's doing the buying of your SaaS company, you're going to get a different valuation. A VC is going to pay a different valuation. Private equity firm is different. If you're going to do a minority sale, that's different. And if you sell the whole business, that's a different valuation. You can see all those when I hover over here. Right, so the teal is what a VC would pay, yellow is what private equity, and red is if you sold the whole thing outright. Now, what's cool about this is not built off random data. Again, you guys hear these interviews on YouTube. All these data are built from real-time valuation data points founders share with us on the show. So traction, 1.2 million, seed round, 3.7 raise, they sold 22% of their business. Go in here and filter by the event. Maybe you only want to see companies that have sold the whole business. Well, here are a bunch that have been acquired, the valuation and the multiple. Maybe you're going out right now and you're raising your seed round. Well, go in here and look at all this recent seed deals that went down, what they raised, what valuation they raised at, and what percent that they sold. There's never been a larger data set of SaaS valuations than what you can get now inside of Founder Path, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. All right, we're going to go back to the YouTube video here in a second, but if you want to check this tool out, if you want to jump in and sign up, you can check it out for free to get your valuation at this link, founderpath.com/products/valuations. Or if you go to founderpath.com and hover over products, click on get your valuation here and go ahead and sign up to give it a whirl. Again, all that valuation data live right inside the platform. I hope to see you there. All right, let's jump back into the interview. So just to be clear, the agency is making all your money right now. Glowtify is still free with 150 free users.
Exactly. And the Shopify app is in approval by Shopify. So we went through back and forth with all the GDPR's compliance, and it's the
This is very surprising to me because if people go to glowtify.com, that's GLOW and then TIFY.com, the site looks like it could be doing $100 million a year in revenue. It's very well put together, very well organized. It looks like you've invested a lot of money building this. Is that accurate?
No. I did like 12 months ago. I did exactly what I'm telling all my agency clients to do. I invested a minimum money in the website. I took a WordPress template and I started to write content just to start driving some visitors. And
so how much money did you invest in the site?
Oh, it's a template. I did it myself. So I did. It was like a side project during last Christmas.
So no money. You used a WordPress template and your time.
WordPress template, yeah. You can inspect the code. I don't remember the name of the template, but and I took some hours of the designers we've put like 4,000K on the logo and tried to have a branding, to start, because our app was missing some structure. So we invested in the branding.
Yep. Okay. So how many folks today are focused full-time on Glowtify?
So in the Glowtify business, there's 2 developers full-time. Me, I'm the agency owner. So what I did is I opened up a pool of actions. I don't know if the proper word in English, to have some of the key members in Walter Interactive, the key employees, to help me still grow the agency while I can focus on developing the product with the developers on Glowtify.
So there's 2 developers plus you, really 3 of you guys right now.
Yeah.
And when do you launch pricing?
Hopefully it's going to be this month. We're waiting the approval of the Shopify app. Because with the Shopify app connector, we're going to build we already have started the machine learning project. And so probably this month, if the Shopify app is approved, it's going to be this month for sure.
Very cool. How did you build a Shopify app and get approval? I assume that cost money, right? To investing in engineers.
But it's the same developers. They were the developers in Walter Interactive, which we transferred them to the business Glowtify.
Well, yeah. So how much are you? I guess that's a good question, right? Is how much money have you spent on engineering so far to build the Shopify app, the website, etc.?
I don't know if I should be proud, but it's about 2 full salaries, maybe 200K.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's great.
but
That's great.
it was supposed to be, like, to be honest, to attract good, high talent in Walt Interactive, because it was like WordPress agency and Shopify agency. I think that cutting edge project in those frameworks, in these frameworks, it helped me hire people on and onboard them in the Walt Interactive team, because they can touch that kind of technology.
Yeah, but this isn't just a WordPress template. I mean, you've like when I go to glotify.com/roadmap view, right? Or a bunch of the other product things you have, OKR framework, goal tracking and automation. These two engineers have built all this in an application, right?
Yes, and I've worked with, right now we are trying to hire a full-time product designer, because I've found, like, by chance, someone I love his design on Dribble. I contacted him, and finally I didn't knew at the beginning, but he's in Sri Lanka, so it cost nothing. But like right now, we are at a point where we need to revamp more, have more clarity, and we are looking for a real product designer with experience in dashboards. And
This thing
yeah.
already looks amazing, though. I guess I don't understand. I mean, are you the kind of founder that invests way too much because you wait till it's perfect to launch? I mean, why not start selling this thing now?
Oh, a good question. I know it's probably a mistake. Like, I know it, but right now we are having like a lot of fun, and I don't feel comfortable charging for this right now, because it's not a question that it's not perfect. It's just that I don't see the value. Maybe because I'm in the space since such a long time in e-commerce. But when there will be the Shopify connector, and we will be able to attach data to the solutions we provide, like the content, like that's amazing. Like, that's a game changer for everyone. So
You're
probably
waiting on that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And what do you think you're pricing? What are you going to roll out with? What's the monthly price going to be?
It's gonna be $100 per month per
Okay.
store.
Per month per store. Okay. So you're going to charge per store instead of per seat or per amount of
Exactly.
GMV or.
So it's gonna be per store. So there's always gonna be the freemium, where like Shopify stores can self-serve themselves and create their plan. But for the recommendation engine, it's gonna be the paid plan.
Yep. And have you spun this out, Marc, of the agency? Does it have its own cap table?
For the valuation?
No, for Glotify, does it have its own cap table?
Sorry, what is it, a cap table?
Have you spun Glotify out of the agency, like where they're separate companies?
Yeah, it's two separate companies.
So who owns Glotify?
So it's 75% owned by Walter Interactive, and my last founder, is Yves Gabriel Leboeuf, who co-founded Walter Interactive with me. He maybe you know it, but he co-founded Flinks, which is like a fintech company. So he reinvested with me. So he's like co-owner of the Glotify project.
Okay, so like you put in maybe $200,000 from Glotify. He put in $200K. You own via Walter Interactive 75%, and he owns 25%
Of the Glotify.
of Glotify. Yeah.
Yeah, but
okay.
That's not the. We can say it like that. Yeah, we can agree on that.
Well, what's accurate?
Okay, so he had put 100K at the start. The project has been already ongoing since when he jumped in with me. So at that point we were at 100K spent, and now we reached the 200K.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you put in money from the agency moving forward.
So right now the agency is driving the money and investing in Glotify.
Is he active? I mean, is he actively helping build it every day, or he's just a financial partner?
No, he's helping us a lot with his contact, and he's put us in contact with good advisors too. He's not on the product side because he's still the CEO of Links, but yeah, it's like we didn't announce it yet. Yeah, you're maybe the only person that I don't know that.
We like to find everyone, the big winners, before they even launch, right? That's what we like to do.
Yeah, but the dream is really like become like as easy as it is to create a plan in Strava. I don't know if you do sports, but
Yeah, no, the analogy makes complete sense. I mean, I always look for what I call founder market fit. The fact that you've got a girlfriend or spouse that is an Olympian, athletics, and the comparison is, you should be able to plan your Shopify store like you plan your athletic training schedule makes tons of sense to me.
Yeah, and we can use what is really nice is that we can use the feedback of our own customer in the agency to make them try the app. So yeah, it's really nice, really nice
Well, I
project.
think I think once you launch pricing on this, my prediction is you're going to grow very, very fast. I think you guys have a chance at being sort of the ClickFunnels version for Shopify stores, and I hope you go to from 0 to 50 million bucks in revenue on Glowify very, very fast. That's my
Oh,
prediction.
you're nice, thank you.
All right, very good, Mark. We're out of time. Let's wrap up here with the famous five. Number one, what's your favorite book?
Oh, good one. Well, in the past it was Lance Armstrong. Right now, it's funny. I'm reading a book for managing emotions, like dealing with employees and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't remember the name.
Number two, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a couple of them. Like I get really inspired by my partner with his Flings company. What he did is really amazing. The way he approaches all the challenges is amazing, and all his feedback, like it's really amazing. Like
Number three, what's your favorite online tool for building Glowify?
wow. Okay, in the past, I've tried a lot Jasper, like Jasper.ai. Now with ChatGPT, I have a lot of fun because it's killing out the knowledge like really quick, and I'm even still learning stuff from e-commerce industry through that app. Like in the past 5 days, I've got so much stuff with ChatGPT. Like it's crazy. It's a really
Number four, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
7 to 8,
7 to 8. Okay. And what's your situation? Married, single, kids?
and no kids yet. Soon, but and we're not married. We're a happy couple since 6 years now.
That's awesome. Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Last question. What's something you wish you knew when you were 20?
Yeah, good question. With it would be like there's no good way to say hard stuff. And I'm really trying to get the team to please everyone and make sure everyone is happy. But it requires a lot of courage to say hard stuff or like to help the business increase. So at the beginning, it took me a lot of years to say the hard stuff. So don't be afraid to say the hard stuff because often it's something that is unsaid and that everyone knows and it's just not addressed.
Guys, his e-commerce agency, Walter Interactive, hit $1 million in revenue last year with 15 full-time employees. He now has launched a SaaS company. Inside of that company, he's spun it out. It's called Glowify.com. Think of it almost like the ClickFunnels for e-commerce and Shopify. He's waiting on Shopify's approval of the app. He spent about $200,000 on it so far. We've got 150 free users getting ready to launch pricing publicly, where he's going to charge $100 per month per store. I predict big things for him. We'll see what happens next. Marc, thank you for taking us to the top.
Thanks, Nathan. Thanks a lot.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com ecommerce.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.